Welcome to another exciting episode of the Million Dollar Peddlers. I'm Paper Guy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
I was thinking the other day, Mr. Magazine, and I don't know exactly where this is going to go as far as a show goes, but a major problem that I have is, for whatever reason, when I'm selling things, I don't think of Amazon. Okay. And you owe me because I harped about Whatnot. Mm-hmm. And you appear to be doing it now. You appear to be doing fairly well and happy with it.
Yep.
And you always mention that you will be selling magazines and things like that over on Amazon.
Yeah.
And it just never occurs to me, for whatever reason, to list magazines over there. Maybe it's because in the old days, usually Amazon was one of two things for me. It was just those obscure things that I didn't think would sell on eBay. And by that, I would mean they're not necessarily magazines, they're more booklets, but like the New Jersey soil sediments from 1875 through 1911 revisited. Mm. Well, that's never going to sell on eBay.
Right.
But it's listed on Amazon, so I would sit there and I'd list the booklet over on Amazon.
Yeah.
Or it would be things like Sports Illustrated, People Magazine, the common things that I would say, look, there's 500 of these on eBay. There's probably 500 of them on Amazon also.
Now, yes. Sure.
But I would rather put it on Amazon because there's no fees.
Right.
I don't want to pay, back in the day when there was the fees per item, I don't want to sit there and pay 5 cents or 20 cents or 10 cents or whatever I was paying every single month for a magazine that will never, analog magazine, things like that will never, ever end up selling on eBay. I'll put it on Amazon and I'll eventually maybe sell it, and if not, I don't.
Yeah.
So what is what has changed on Amazon and what sells well over there as far as magazines go?
I would say pre-COVID and when eBay had an adult category there, that was our bread and butter. You know, we were selling a lot of stuff, putting a lot of stuff on there. Amazon, we had a decent amount, but probably half as many items on Amazon. Amazon would be the backup. If we had a duplicate, it goes to Amazon.
Okay. So you were doing kind of the same as me.
You know, and then little by little, as we built up Amazon, Christmas season would be great. You know, we could be going back 5-10 years, you know, and as it got better and better. And then COVID hit, Amazon got really good for us. So then we started, and then eBay got rid of the adult site. So I'm like, geez, our sales are dropping on eBay. We're losing the adult stuff. So we started putting everything on Amazon first. And even we're ungated for magazines and books anyway. So now we could do them from scratch, which is even a big plus. But little by little, we just kept building up inventory. And if you go back 5 years, we were probably selling, 30 to 50 eBay magazines a day. And now it's the other way around. Wow. You know, it's like 5 to 10 on eBay, 30 plus on Amazon in the off season, But I always think to go Amazon first because, one, you do get more money usually, even if it's competitive, or you'll sell it quicker. But the big thing is, if someone wants Reggie Jackson just passed away, I want it Sports Illustrated, I'm going to do a Google search. Well, the Amazon listings will show up way before any eBay listing. And usually it's my listings come up as well on the Google searches too because we have a good rating. We got 400,000 listings. So, but yeah, it's been bread and butter for that type of stuff for a couple of years now, and it seems to be paying off.
Now I've got, and I guess what kind, do the People magazines sell over there? Do the Sports Illustrated sell
absolutely.
over there?
But even the weird stuff, the weird fashion stuff, we had fashion magazines on eBay years ago and say $50 and they never sold. Well, we'll check, and now eBay there might be $20 or $30. We'll put them on Amazon for $60, and it'll sell.
Wow.
So it's definitely worth doing. Obscure stuff I wouldn't put on, like you said, you put obscure stuff on Amazon. It depends on what it is, if it's something that's trending or popular. But like, say a 1975 comic convention, they had those little brochures or whatever. Yeah. I don't think would ever sell on Amazon. Anything weird, anything autographed, we generally don't put on Amazon, unless it's an autographed book. Catalogs, it all depends on what the catalog is. Calendars are great on Amazon, so I would put them all on there. But it really depends on what it is. Certain weird things I would not. If you had like a tool and die catalog from 1938, it's going on eBay.
Right.
So I just don't think anyone's searching on there for that. If it was a newer one, maybe. Car brochures, definitely Amazon. And it could take a long time for them to sell, but a lot of that stuff does sell eventually. So I would definitely big advocate on Amazon.
I see it. Now I just picked up, we're going to bore everybody out there, but I just picked up some True magazines and Argosy magazines from the 70s. Are those things that would sell?
I would put them on Amazon. And surprisingly now, like, another problem with Amazon, if you went back 5, 6, 10 years, a lot of that stuff wouldn't be on there.
Okay.
And we weren't big on scratch, or maybe we weren't even gated to do the scratch, But nowadays, you'd be surprised at a lot of stuff that wasn't on there years ago that is on there now. Weird things you would never think of. So yeah, a lot of those are probably on there. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So I guess that's one thing that I would suggest to anybody out there that's watching this, that's selling. Get out of the funk that I have to list stuff. I list it on eBay. That's it. Period. Or I list it on Amazon. Period. That's it. And we've talked many, many times in other videos as well about the need to have multiple venues that you sell on. There's a lot of different reasons to sell on multiple venues. The number one reason always has been that if you sell on multiple venues, it protects you in case there's an issue with the venue. If all of a sudden your funds are frozen, or you're suspended for 30 days, or you're not going broke, basically is what it's coming down to. And let's just say that all of a sudden you did get a 3-day suspension on eBay. We can't list anything. What are you doing? I mean, I guess you can sort stuff.
Yeah.
But at that point, all right, then I will be listing on Amazon for those 3 days because I can't list anything on eBay whatsoever. So it's by I'm forced to do so.
Yeah.
But the other side of that is I'm also not starting from zero.
Yeah.
I actually have stuff up there, as opposed to, eBay just suspended me for 30 days. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
Let me start my presence over on Amazon. Well, that's not going to pay the bills
Right.
in the meantime.
Exactly.
Is what it comes down to.
Yeah. Well, another thing too is, say you got the Argosy and you looked up it on eBay, and there's 12 of them on there for $5 to $10. Where are you going? Say there's 3 on Amazon, but you can get $12 for it. So if they're going to sell slowly, you might as well try and get more money with less competition long term than slow, cheap,
Right.
more competition.
Right. Yeah. And again, we've said this a million times. Different things sell faster and better at different venues. So begin to learn the various venues. Try as many venues as you feel comfortable doing. Throw it all at the wall and see what ends up selling. And you'll find that, hey, I sell these better on Etsy than I do on eBay. These I sell better on Amazon than I do on eBay. These go better on eBay. And after a while, you finally figure it out, and you've got it down to a science that a collection comes in. You break it into 4 or 5 piles.
Yeah.
This pile goes whatnot. This pile goes eBay. This pile goes. This pile goes. And you just kind of go from there. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. I'm going to make it a goal, certainly in 2025, to list more stuff on Amazon, because my Amazon sales are slowing down some from prior years. Mainly because I've not listed as much new stuff on there recently.
You could always ask me too, hey, is this good? Is that good? Where would you put that? Would you do the scratch, eBay, Amazon?
Yeah, but then I'd have to talk to you. Hit the like button if you could, and we'll see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.